What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video related episode. First of all, okay, before I get into the real stuff, to say, yesterday I said that I got a notification saying that a friend started following me here on this YouTube channel, and I asked him like, how the hell did you find my YouTube channel? He was like, oh, a friend, from our maths course, he got you on his feed on YouTube. And he sent me a picture of that. So now I know at least 2 people are watching that I know in real life. Crazy. Crazy. Well, okay, let's get into how I spent my day today. Because today was, well, for me, just another day really, but apparently a special day, my birthday. So, yeah, well, like I think I said it yesterday, a friend asked me, to do some stuff today. I was like, yeah, sure, let's meet up. So at around 10:30, yeah, actually, we were supposed to meet at 10:30, but I forgot I had an appointment at 12. So I was like, yo, could you come a bit earlier, like at 10? Or do you think it's alright? And she was like, oh. I don't even know what she said, honestly. But I thought she said, yeah, I can come earlier. So I left it, a bit before 10. But then I called her and I'm like, yo, by the way, we're meeting up there and not at my place, right? Because it's closer to where, because she wanted to invite me for a nice ice cream, wanted to buy me something. I was like, oh, why not? I like social interactions and stuff, So, yeah, well, yeah. So I called her and she's like, yeah, but I know, but are you outside already? Like, are you there already? I'm like, no, not yet, but almost. He's like, oh, but what are you going to do for that half an hour? I'm like, what? Half an hour? Oh, yeah, okay, well, I guess just I walk around and stuff. So that's what I did. I went to the bank, got a little bit of cash for my training because I need to pay. Again, I don't have any cash on me anymore. So, and then I went, then she's like, oh, come to this spot because the bus I'm getting off, stops there, and then from there on we can walk. I'm like, oh, okay. I walk in that direction. It was completely the other way. Like, my house is here. I walked this way, and then, well, I had to walk this way again. And on the way, that was also so weird. On the way there, I was just walking, chilling. Suddenly, a bike stops next to me, and I look at the guy. I'm like, what the hell? And then I continue walking, And then the guy on the bike, he's like, hey. I'm like, what? And then he, then I look at this bike, and I'm like, wait, I know this bike. And then he opens his, lid and his cover or whatever, the glass, right? And I see it. It's someone I know, and I'm like, yo, what the hell are you doing here? And then literally, he's like, what the hell happened to your nose? I'm like, I broke it. And then after that, I suddenly see another friend coming. I was walking in this direction, and suddenly a friend was coming from this direction, and he showed me like, quiet, and he just scared the guy on the bike. It was so weird. Like, what the hell? Why am I just randomly meeting 2 people here? Because because they were presenting. Yeah, makes sense. Because the presentation is like, the whole, everyone out of the whole year has their presentation exam either yesterday, today, or tomorrow. So the guy on a bike just had his presentation, and the guy who was there too, he was about to hold his presentation. Yeah. And after that, I went, to meet with my friend, because we talked for a bit, and easy peasy, then we each went on our way. Yeah, I met up with that friend, and we walked to the shops and stuff. Talked a bit. That was nice. And well, we roamed around the shops a bit, I guess. It's whatever. I mean, like, I had nothing to do today, so I was like, I was glad, that I had something to do. Yeah, walked around the shops, and then she bought me an ice cream. And I also found out there's these mystery box. It's like packages that someone ordered, or just stuff that someone ordered, and it didn't get to them. They didn't receive the package, and you can buy one of those packages for 10 euros. But you don't know what's in it, right? It could be worth 20 euros or it could be worth 2. And that's really interesting. I didn't know that. And I was thinking about buying one, but I was like, nah, I should, because if I buy one, then who knows if I buy more. Especially because back when I used to play video games, actually, I always bought mystery boxes. I never went for the safe route. I was always the guy who went for the mystery boxes, either all or nothing, basically. That's actually a good way, all or nothing. Because when I want something, that means I will put all my all into it, Yeah, that's good. Yeah, well, after that, her boyfriend joined in and we walked to his place and talked a bit, all chill. And, oh, no, actually, there was one more thing. I had, like, the appointment that I had at 12, right? Like, we walked there, the two of us, and I was like, all right, goodbye. And she's like, oh, no, I'll walk you up. And then we're there, and I'm like, all right, now, this is 1 hour long, so, bye. And she's like, no, I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna be in there with you. I'm like, what? Yeah. But I couldn't say no, 'cause I don't know. But well, so we went in there, and she literally just sat in the corner. First, she took snaps of me, sent me them. Yeah, but it was also like it was quiet sometimes, and then out of nowhere she sneezed, and I knew it was embarrassing for her. That was funny, I guess. Yeah, and well, it was low key awkward because like, why the hell are you there? Especially because she told me after that she had held in her laugh because she wasn't watching memes or stuff. I don't even know. Yeah, and after that we met up with her boyfriend, my friend, and after that we went to his place, walked and talked again. And then he drove me home, which was nice. Didn't have to because they were going somewhere. I think to her place or something. I don't even know. Yeah, I think so. And yeah, then I was home, and I was called a few times by grandma, my grandmas, by also 3 friends with whom I don't talk that often anymore, because I don't know, just we don't really talk that often anymore, because I knew them from back where I used to live, like 6 years ago. Crazy. Yeah, and one of them I even know him since I'm 2 years old, and since not living close to them anymore, we rarely or speak less often. I visited them actually recently in February. Yeah, it was in February. Yeah, right. And a whole lot changed, actually. It's also so crazy. Back then we used to be, the 3 like at least us three who were playing games, the whole time, and now it's like me and self-improvement. One of those two also apparently started being on self-improvement a while ago, and it's like especially focusing on the business stuff. And then there's the last friend, the one that I know since I'm 2. He's a complete drug addict, and yeah, doesn't want to live longer than 40 years. Yeah, it's the complete opposite of me. But it's quite interesting to see how one of my friends also turned to the path of self-improvement. I never thought of that, Yeah. And well. Yes, it was nice talking to him. And well, then I talked a bit more with my friend that I know since I'm 2 years old. It was good. And then actually my brother video called me, or like he audio called me, said like, oh yeah, happy birthday, because he doesn't live with us, right? And yeah, and it was actually like, I told him, my mom gave me money, and she said, don't spend this on training, like on the monthly fees that you have to pay, but actually buy yourself something with it. Like, bro, I don't even want to buy stuff, like I want to reduce expenses as much as possible, because the more money I have, the more money I can spend on like business stuff, or starting with that at least, or stuff like my trainer's license, right? That also costs money. She's like, no, buy something with it. So now I'm thinking about buying a katana. Like, because in 2020 or 2021, I was thinking about buying a katana. But I searched the link, I searched a really good one, like an actual smith, do you say this? Who, actually like makes unique swords and only sells each piece once. But I didn't ask my mom, and back then I didn't have a lot of money, like as much as now, which is still not a lot, but yeah. So yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing that or buying something. I don't know what I should buy. That's the thing, I don't need stuff. So like, maybe I should have mentioned this earlier, because not many are gonna watch this far into the video, right? But if you are still watching, tell me what I might buy with some money. Anything. It can be literally anything. Just give me idea, like things that you would buy. Give me a few ideas. That would be interesting. Yeah. Doesn't matter if it's books or clothes, I guess too are fine. I don't know. I don't even know what is there to buy, I don't even know cool stuff there is to buy. I got my protein stuff, enough of those. As you can see here, I got that. By the way, why do I have this picture? It's so random, Basically, one of my ex-co-workers, she sometimes took pictures like these, and she asked me like, oh, do you want to buy them? I'm like, sure, show me the pictures. And I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And so I paid her a bit of money for that. Like, I don't even remember how much it was, like 10 euros or 15 or 20, something like that. Yeah, and so I got this picture. But yeah, what I actually wanted to show here, protein. Wow, I should take this actually today. I didn't do that. Here, these protein Sunday Naturals, good. Where is it? Here. Sunday Naturals, You see that down there, and this is their symbol. Very good. I recommend that, honestly. This is not paid product, product placement, whatever. I just like that, honestly. And it's good because I'm lactose intolerant, so I have to, vegan and all that. That is so annoying. Literally lactose intolerant, so annoying. But actually, apparently, as to what I've heard, lactose intolerant is basically the normal human mode. Like thousands of years ago or millions of years ago, humans weren't able to process, lactose products like milk or something. But then someone had basically I guess you could call it a mutation in his DNA, and that caused humans to be able to, process milk products, dairy products, which is crazy. So I'm basically playing on, I don't know, the original game, how the original game worked. That's not really that cool though, because the guy did say something like why that is actually cool or something, but I don't remember. Or my body is stronger because I whatever, some not so cool stuff. Yeah, I think the benefits aren't as good as the drawbacks from being lactose intolerant. But whatever. Yeah, creatine. I have to take this actually. Oh yeah, and she also gave me a little gift. That was sweet. I didn't think she would do that. In addition to buying me ice cream. So now I'm wondering what to get her, because first of all, I'm a terrible gift giver. I don't even know what to give people, you know what I'm saying? What do people even want? I don't know, because I don't want stuff. I just want a good life, good wife and stuff. That I don't need much. No, my wife is gonna need much, but me personally, I don't need much, right? So it's kind of tough for me to actually think of presents. Yeah. And we also, right. And we also make plans not concrete plans, but we said, we should hang out again, as a group, at least the three of us, if not more. I'm like, sure. So let's think about it, because there's still exams coming up on Friday. And tomorrow is her presentation. That's also so unlucky, yo. I was pretty lucky with it because today is my birthday, and yesterday I had my presentation, and then now I have time till the end of the month. But she's not that lucky. Tomorrow is her presentation. The day after that is her birthday, and the day after her birthday is another exam. So her whole birthday will basically be spent studying. Cool. I definitely wouldn't have studied at all. I would have just used that as an excuse, because I'm not studying either way. But if it's my birthday, then I have a valid excuse to not study. Even though I don't even care that it's my birthday. That's also so interesting. My mom also said this, when you were young, we used to throw birthday parties every time. And now, none of you, my brother and I, don't really throw birthday parties. And that's actually why not? Because I don't know, I don't really, birthdays aren't really, I don't really care about that, right? I if someone close to me as their birthday, right? And I'll be happy for them. And if they invite me, then I'll gladly spend time with them because if they invite me, I probably like them. If they invite me and I go to their party, then I probably like them, at least to a certain extent, right? Or more than I dislike them. Well, actually, usually it's either I like someone or I dislike someone. It's rarely both. Yeah, but when I like someone and I go to their party, no, when they invite me and I go to their party, then I like them. And no, what was I saying? I don't even know. Something about presents or something. Yeah, but yeah, then I enjoy time spent with them, and all that. But if it's my birthday, then I don't really care. That yeah. Also, this thing, I believe it is completely useless, yo. It's just on my nose. It's suffocating me basically because I can't properly breathe through it, and it's so annoying. I constantly feel it, and I have to have it on for at least 2 more days, or actually at least 1 more day. I can take it off on Thursday. Will probably be better if it's on longer though than a bit too short. But I'll see how annoying it gets, right? Yeah. This was And honestly, I'm wondering what to do because I can't do shit. Like, I have no school. I have no training because my nose is broken or was broken. So what the fuck do I do? Like, actually, this is a bit concerning. Right when my fitness would have reached new peaks, right before then I broke my nose. Right now is the best time ever because I guess I had no school and I could have had training whenever, however often, because my trainer, he trains again at 9 a.m. or something, and not at 6 a.m. as we used to do, like the two of us, but like a bit later, sometimes 9 a.m., sometimes later, whatever. But since I have no school, I could have gone there. So I can't do any physical stuff. I can't necessarily meet, or well, just meeting people isn't like. I personally realized after a phase of spending a lot of time with friends, I cannot do that forever. I need time alone to work on myself. If I only spend my time on external things, on others, then I'm not happy. But if I spend time internally, then I'm more happy. And if I do both, then I'm really happy. Because sometimes these phases of being alone are good too, but I would call myself an extrovert, so being with people sometimes is necessary. Yeah, so I appreciate definitely them for meeting with me today. It's nice. You're such a good couple. It's so sweet. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I should crack my neck actually with this nose. Oh, also my tinnitus is getting really loud these days. Yeah, but what the hell could I do? Like, what the extra hell could I do? This is so concerning. Maybe I need to turn off all devices just for a few days, or a day at least, or just put them somewhere, like put them in my closet or something, and then just see what I'll do. Because then I can't even listen to music if I put my stuff away, right? But maybe we're also supposed to start the book club thing, right, with my friends. We should start that soon. And maybe then we'll start with a podcast. That would be actually perfect if we start with that really soon, because then I can work on that. Yeah, hope we do that. Damn, that would be good. That would be fire, actually. I need to ask them again. Oh, did I say already the first video call with my brother? I think I was starting to say it, like audio call, and then I was like, oh yeah, what could I buy? Katana. And then my brother was like, actually, funny thing, my roommate has 3 katanas. And then he showed me, made video call, showed me. Yeah, he said, yeah, because I saw his room and I was like, damn, that looks really good. Like, it looks so different to before, because the last time he lived alone or with a roommate, his room was literally just a mattress on the ground, a thin one, and the rest of the room was just clothes. That was it. And this time his room looked actually human, like he actually had a bed, he had plants in his room, he had a mirror, a closet, he actually had, it looked like a human room, and not like a degenerate's room. So that surprised me a bit. So I was like, damn, nice room, bro. And he's like, yeah, thanks. You can come over if you want from time to time. I was like, yeah, why not? Maybe he also said that because I was like, oh, are you gonna come today or not, for dinner? But yeah, that was the first. That's so crazy. It took 19 years of my life for my brother and I to video call for the first time. That is so crazy. And it's also so odd, like, the thing is, I don't get birthdays because, like, like, what does it matter if I'm 1 year older or not now, like, yesterday, I was feeling the same as today, like, yesterday, I felt young and energetic and, well, at least the desire to do something is there, I would do something if I could, but I can't. And today is the same, I feel young, I feel energetic, I feel desire to do stuff, but I can't. Nothing changed. Literally just my. It's just one day, right? Like, I don't get it. Why would I need to? I don't get it. I don't get it. So yeah, give me suggestions what I could buy with the money. And I wanted to say something too just now, and I kind of forgot. So whatever, it doesn't matter apparently. Yeah. But it's whatever, right? So we'll see you in the next one. I wonder actually if the 2 people who found me are watching this right now. Yeah. Whatever.